What's going on, killers? Noob here. So, a couple days ago, 2 days ago, G-Army was updated, and this screen for master drivers is one of the new updates. This is going to be kind of like an overview of this screen, which I find to be completely unnecessary. I don't understand why this has to be a thing, because there's what, 5, 6, 7, 8 buttons, and in my folder I have at least 11 buttons, 12 if you count this dashboard. I have 11 buttons for master driver, and as you can see, there's not a lot going on here. And these two, hilariously enough, so if you ever notice that a digit up either in the front or like a 1 versus a 2 is the difference between viewing and maintaining. So I guess let's start off. So this is, so if you don't know this, then here's a quick little fun fact, a little tidbit. If your screen looks like this, click this arrow, and then right here, this little caret guy, click that, and click transaction. Now, whatever screen, whatever is going on here, that is the T code. So ZLICWB. So Z Licensing Workbench. So, PPPD versus PPPM. If basically one is display, one is maintain. They're essentially the same thing. Here's the irony: is that this display badges and display PA61 is a time reference. It's like your man hours accounting. You can add your badges and awards in PPPM. So I don't know why they've got it separated like this. So briefly, this is to display somebody's license. This is to add to a license based on a person or a GRE number. This is to add multiple qualifications. So if you did a class on the Humvee, like a 1097 R1, and you did it for 10 people, you could go in here and you could look up those 10 people, and then you go down here and you go through all this shenanigans. So I always, this is a structured view, and then you just go down to binoculars, double click qual, leave my asterisk. I want a M1097, and I can, actually it's open-ended, so it'll pick up whatever's there. So these are the options. Whatever, it doesn't matter. This is all just hypothetical. So I want the A1. So I say okay, and then you wait, and then it's going to bring up the A1 in the search, because you went to basically find it in the binoculars. Now it's in the search. Check the box, check OK, check yeah. So now it's there. Now you put a standard proficiency. If you cut them a license and you want them to be able to drive today, do not start the date on today. G-Army will throw a conniption fit because you started them today, and the dispatch for today, there will be some sort of hiccup, and it doesn't like it. Just trust me, this is years in the making. Let me save you a time and a headache. If you're cutting licenses and dispatches and you want somebody to be dispatched today, make this for the day prior or whatever. Yeah, that doesn't sound very kosher, but in order to like have like a learner be in a vehicle. You gave him the learner's license and you want him to go roll out, but he can't because the system won't dispatch to him. Silly crap. This is how you would do that, and then this up here you can either search individually by person, or you can come down here and you hit find, and we'll look up an organ. You can do person, or you can do it by position. So that's the position number, like military position bucket, or like maintenance access admin, or whatever, ERPS clerks. Double click on org. This pops up. Keep my asterisk because I don't care. Whiskey, Sir, whiskey, asterisk, wildcards. Boom. There's me. Check that. Yeah. Now give it a second. It's going to hiccup. It's going to think. Now check this out. This is how you license everybody in your company. So everything's broken out here into individual platoons with all the peoples, and then it's going to have all of these positions. If there's a caret next to it, it's got people. If there isn't a caret, they're not there. So say I want the whole company. Right here, this says select subtree. Click that bad boy. 111 people were selected. Now if I click military positions again, there's going to be a bunch of checkboxes now. Boop, look at them all checked because I clicked subtree. So I come down here, hit OK, boom, all those people. You can select all, you can select none. Look at that nerd. Pff. Pff. Then basically you would hit save, and it would give all of these people this vehicle as a standard license starting on this date, blah blah blah. And then your 348 Echo is going to show my DOD as the drop off. So that is the quick rundown for your multiple qual. So your print qual, your ZPIP, is just printing it out. Same with this. This is your 348 Echo. This is going to be your 346, your driver's license. Oh, sorry, my bad. This is the qual, the 348. This is the 346, the license, the OF. Didn't mean for it to like whitewash out there. So creating a non-standard equipment. This is a tricksy beast. If there's something that's non-standard, so they call it COTS. It's commercial off the shelf, COTS. Say you've got a Toyota forklift, prime example, and it doesn't have an NSN. It's a civilian piece of equipment. It's commercial. It'll have a material number. You can drop it in there. Come in. You got to start with category, and you work your way down. So, okay, it's a forklift, and then your subcategory, and it's going to give you, is it electric, is it a rough terrain? These are the wretches, yeah, right there. That is actually an ASI. You have to have an ASI in order to have that on your license. And then you get a S-bar for your ASUs. Woohoo! Special operator. Yeah. So you pick out whatever you want, la la la, go down the line, done, execute, and then it's basically you're adding a piece of equipment to the system, to somebody's license that's not already present. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Now I'm gonna go into maintain badges. Just to show you guys what's going on. So I already looked myself up. I'm already in here. This is to maintain time. Like you can load periods of time in data sheets, etc., etc. I think what they were trying to go off of is this. So this yellow box up here. Go focus. If you click it, you can create an attachment, or you can look at the attachment list. what this is doing is you're creating an attachment to your profile. To your profile. But check this out. If you go back, we go into PPPM. My mouse is having issues. I want to search term. Double click. Here's me. This is all my information, my license. Check it out. What do you notice that's the same? Create attachment. You can create, I don't know what the note would be. Like you could just put like a note in somebody's file and then it's just stuck there. Like this person is a terrible driver, and then send it on. And then if somebody actually goes in here and looks, they're like, oh crap. So-and-so, like I got here to this unit in July. They all got back from annual training in August. And I was like, so everybody's good to go. And they're like, yep, license them all, we're good. And then what you do is you go and you listen to the lower enlisted. And I listened, and all of a sudden, turns out somebody ran into somebody else's vehicle during AT. There was no paperwork, there was no nothing done. So, but anyways, create. I'll just show you what it looks like. Pretty simple, because it's just you can go find stuff. So I want to go find any file, and you can just upload it. And then after you're all said and done, you go back up here, click it, and the attachment list, and skadoosh. So there's the badge. That's mine. Technical Transportation and Hazmat, CCO. I went back through and I relabeled these. So this is something just kind of off topic, and the video is pretty much done, except for I want to show you guys my favorites list and show you what all is missing. But these are all the original like 2016 G-Tracks. And now they've come out and they're different. Like they look like this, and so you can actually double click on these and open them up. See, oh my gosh, look at that. So this is the Commander's Course for G-Track, but like you can open them from G-Army. So like they're actual like in the system attachments. I don't know what sort of server space they've got, how much we're taking, but I noticed in SLC they require you to have maintenance manager, the certification, and I was like, well, I've got maintenance overview, I've got the material management overview. I'm like, I guess, do I have to retake that? I got like 20 something certs already. So anyways, that's that. That's PPPM. I don't know why they do it through PA61. Kind of boggles my mind a little bit, but it's struggling to go back. What's going on here? Come on. Okay, well, so anyways, oh, lovely. As you can see, why yeah. As you can see, that's why I think that this is kind of, it's unnecessary. I don't think it's going to do anybody any good, I guess, because of this. So here's my file section, and then when you open master driver, remember there was 8. So this is PA 30, so that's that PPPD. Well, it would be PA 20 is PPPD. PA 30 is an AA, I think. You have to have access to admin because it changes HR data, so you can go in and change emails and whatnot. PA 40 is definitely I have it in here because it was originally that way, back when Master Driver Access Admin was a thing, and then when they realized that it broke the system and gave everybody God mode, they got rid of it. So PA40 is actually an Access Admin code also. There's ZPEP, ZPPPM, ZOQM is mass data maintenance, so you can change quals. Ledger, ZNFQ is finding qualified operators. ZXPQ is expired operator qualification. I don't know, I have, oh, I probably supposed to say report. These two are for when, I think it's change, yeah. These two are for when your commander asks who is licensed on what. So ZFNQ will take you about an hour to put together because you got to add individually all of your equipment from GArmy, from your unit, onto, you basically, here, ZXPQ, we'll go through this real quick because this one's way faster, way easier. You literally drop in your FE, you can change start dates if you want, you don't have to, and then just go, and that's it. Like, it gives you all of the data for all of your soldiers and what everybody's licensed in. In the GArmy Master Driver group on Facebook, I put up a file that you can download, and you basically take the ZXPQ and you just drop the data into the Excel, and it'll generate pivot tables for you. Super slick. That way you can click a piece of equipment and see who's licensed on it right away. ZFNQ goes about it a little differently. So the qualifications is all the equipment, NVGs, hazmat, all of that stuff. It gets loaded in here, and it's exhausting. So you'd hit search term and then just start loading this bad boy up. You're looking for specific proficiencies, and then you come over to restrict further, click in here, and you do the same thing where you grab all your people, and then you save this as a variant. See, save as variant. That way, why is it washing out like that? There we go. So user specific, we'll pull my current unit. Boom. So it's got all of this stuff in here. If you leave proficiencies blank, it will pull all of it'll pull the learners, it'll pull restricted, it'll pull standard and limited. So this is all the equipment. Surely I could put more stuff in here. This is just what I had at the time. So I was just messing around because there's another spreadsheet that is a little bit more difficult to use. But you grab this equipment, same stuff. So overall, you can see, you know, especially if you, like, once you got TOEP2 access, which is your logistics personnel side, I don't understand what the need for the dashboard is, actually. You know, it just doesn't really make much sense to me, because, ta-da! So we go up here, we hit the nav. Drag this up, open this. So I double clicked on Tango 1, there's an arrow, so if there's a caret. So if there's a caret, it means there's, well, I'm just kidding. If there's a caret, it usually means there's people. In this case, it does not. I don't really know why. But anyways, this is another way for you master drivers At least this is the way they were teaching it. I don't really know why they're not using it anymore. Actual personnel. Boom. These are all the people in Tango 1. Oh, that's the HD. My bad. There we go, the alpha. Command to authorize people. Military positions. There's nobody here. But maintenance access admin. Ta-da! There's me. Click this. Additional data. Qualifications. Boom. This is my license, essentially. Gives you who, what, when. So this is the dashboard that I'm used to. So this is TOEP2. Come on, focus. Thank you. TOE, Tango Oscar Echo Papa 2. But since it's a dashboard, you're gonna want like a /N November /ISDFPS/TOEP2. The /N will open this in a new window, or it'll open TOEP2 in the same window that you're using. /O opens a new window, but basically this is like TOEP2 is supposed to be the personnel dashboard for master drivers. So I don't know why they decided to go and do that, but I guess for the basic user that's not really keen, like that is just what they would need, I guess. So yeah, if you have any questions, I know this is kind of long, there's a little bit of rambling, a lot of random knowledge. That's how I roll. ADD is a terrible thing. Yeah, I get sidetracked real quick. So anyways, squirrel. If you need anything, comments, questions, concerns, hit me up. You know how to get a hold of me. Peace.